Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Get Crystallized Show. I hope you have either your coffee, which makes the most sense because it is coffee talk with Coach Crystal, or your tea or your water. Either way, thank you for joining me. Cheers. Have a little sip of this first. And I am so excited that you are here. And if you are popping in, I'd love for you to type your name in the comment box. And I'm using StreamYard. So that you don't show up as Facebook user, all you need to do is click on that link and then I can see your profile and I can say hello to you. And if you catch the replay of this, please put hashtag replay. So again, I know that you have caught this episode. So for those of you who are new to Ladies Get Fit, first and foremost, I want to welcome you. We had a whole bunch of ladies just join us this week. If we are meeting for the first time, my name is Coach Crystal. I am the CEO of R3 Evolution Fitness and the creator of the Revolve Life Method. I am a certified fitness professional, mindset specialist, and personal development strategist. And like strong women, crystals are formed under pressure. And my mission is to help women just like you, over 35, lose 25 plus pounds. And we do that by breaking self-sabotage barriers, reclaim your health by creating a lifestyle you absolutely love. And so welcome. Hey, Coach Lean. Awesome. I'm so happy that you're here spending a few minutes with me. You definitely deserve a coffee break. Have your coffee, your tea, or your water in hand. So on Wednesday, every Wednesday, remember, I do that Wednesday poll, and it's super important that you go ahead and take part in that poll because majority, whoever the majority is, I will speak about it during Coffee Talk, during the Get Crystallized show. So this Wednesday, the question was, what is the number one habit that needs the most self-discipline? The most self-discipline and will make the biggest difference if I was more consistent with it. And the first choice was writing my top 3 priorities daily and getting them done. Number 2 was I need to stick to a morning routine to get my day started and on the right track. And number 3 was I need to be consistent with an exercise routine. And majority of you voted for writing my top 3 priorities daily and actually getting them done will be the number one habit and will make the biggest difference if I was more consistent with it. So that is what we're going to talk about today during Coffee Talk. And so I want to start off with a quote. And the gentleman who quoted this, his name is Dwight D. Eisenhower. And he said, planning is everything. Plans are nothing. I'm going to say that one again. Planning is everything. Plans are nothing. So what that means is we do absolutely want to schedule our day. We want to have our top 3 priorities down on paper, but we also have to be flexible. And all of my perfectionist patties out there, this might be like, no, I have to do it this way. I need you to relax, take a deep breath. And yes, we are going to create structure in our day, but we also want some grace and allow ourselves to be a little bit flexible. So what I'm going to talk about today is something called time blocking. Say what? Yes. So some of you may have heard of time blocking or time boxing. And those who know me, I like to blend my words like butt and thighs. I call it badies. So today I'm going to talk all about time blocking and how it's going to help you really focus on getting those top 3 priorities done and getting them accomplished, feeling accomplished and not overwhelmed or stressed at the end of the day that you didn't get those top 3 priorities done. So what does time blocking look like? Simply put, you want to schedule and structure your day in 90-minute increments. 90-minute increments from the moment you wake up to the moment your head hits the pillow. Now, the reason why we want to focus on 90-minute increments is we are really able to focus on one thing, give it our all, really utilize all of the tools that we innately and professionally have or have been educated within 90 minutes. After 90 minutes, our brains tend to start thinking about all the other things we have to get done. That's when anxiety starts to creep in. Okay. And so that 90 minutes, it means game day. It means complete focus on that one thing. Okay. That also means removing any other distractions. It means zero multitasking. Whatever that thing is done, you turn off all emails, you close all your social apps, and you focus on that one thing for 90 minutes. You give it your all. Okay. Now, when do you schedule out your day? Not the morning of, no, the night before. The night before is when you literally, I prefer put pen to paper. Okay, that's when the magic happens. I know there's a lot of apps and whatnot to help you schedule a day. You can even use Google Calendar. There's tons and tons of apps, but I would prefer that you get your old school day runner and put pen to paper and time block your day from the moment you wake up. Now, a part of that poll was I really need to stick to a morning ritual. So one of the first things you're going to do is block out 90 minutes for that morning ritual. Yes, 90 minutes. So what will that morning ritual typically entail? And I've talked about this in previous coffee talks. Number one, you want to get a minimum of 20 to 30-minute exercise in there. So there's a 30-minute block, right? And that 30-minute will also include 5 minutes to change out of your clothes, put on your runners, your workout clothes, get your water, your black coffee. And then after that, it's going to include another 10, 15 minutes to shower up. So you're looking at about a 45-minute time block just to your workout alone, minimum 20 to 30 minutes. You also want to get your prayer and meditation in there. There's no better way to start your day with prayer and meditation. That just sets your mind, body, and spirit for success. Okay. So whether that looks like getting into the word, your daily devotional, literally praying, your gratitude list, give yourself at least 15 to 20 minutes right there. So you're about an hour and 5 minutes. And the remainder of the time, again, just quickly do over a glance over of all the things that you want to get accomplished. Okay. I would maybe even stick in there, are my meals ready for the day, right? Especially for those of us that work at home, you know exactly what you're eating. You've plugged it already in MyFitnessPal. So there are no, there's no way that you're going to be tempted to grab some snacks because you've already planned it out. So your morning ritual, again, should consist of exercise, should consist of your prayer, meditation, journaling, and planning your food for the rest of the day. That's a 90-minute block right there. And for some of us, that might look like waking up at 5:30 in the morning. I know. But if you really want to start your day successfully and feel accomplished, full of energy, and ready to conquer your day, you need to time block your morning routine first thing in the morning. So now we said top 3 priorities. Now the other 2, that will include whether it be, any deadlines that you have at work, whether it be helping your kids, whatever your specific situation is, it's those 2 things that, if you get those 2 things done, or at least put time towards it, you are going to feel less stressed, less overwhelmed, and you'll be able to sleep at night soundly. Okay? Because there's typically top 3 are like, I must. And the others are, I should. Okay. So you got to differentiate it. What are those top 2 to 3 things that I know I will be more at peace if I accomplish these things for sure at the beginning of my day? And your top 3 things are They take up the majority of your morning, okay? Ideally, you get it all done before your first meal when you break your fast. Why? Because we are most alert before 3 o'clock. Anyone? Yes? Yes, yes, and yes, right? There's that afternoon crash there on purpose. So if the most important things, get it done before you break your fast. And another reason is you are on high alert before you eat your meal. The moment you eat something, your body now has to turn to digesting that food. And that's where sometimes itis kicks in, right? And you're not as alert, you're not as focused. So if you can get all of your top 3 priorities done before you break your fast, you're going to be more alert, you're going to have more energy, you're going to be more focused. Now, in between the 90-minute time blocksing, okay, in between the 90 minutes, I want you to schedule 5 to 10 minutes of a complete break. A complete break of from whatever it is that you were zeroed in on whatever you put your focus on. Take a breather. There are 3 things actually that I would love for you to make a part of your break. Okay. Number 1, drink your water. Okay. Number 2, these stretches. Okay. And I'm going to go through these stretches with you. Okay. While you're doing these stretches, I also want you to do deep breathing. We're reoxygenating our body. We're waking up by taking these deep breaths. And through these neck stretches that I'm about to go through with you, you're going to prevent any, neck strain. If you are stressed, whatever you're doing is because you're super focused. You might be stuck in this position for a really long time. Hence the hunchback, that causes a lot of strain that in your neck, your shoulders, which then can cause headaches, migraines, etc. Okay. So these are the stretches that I want you to do in between your 90-minute time blocks. Okay. So sit up tall in your chair. Do it with me right now. Okay. Ready? Now I want you to take your right hand and place it on the right side of your head and gently pull down on the right side of your head. Now, there's 2 things that I want you to think of. I want you to think of pushing your head into your hand, but at the same time, gently pull down. So you're pulling and pushing at the same time. So I'm pushing my head into my hand and I'm pulling gently down. Okay. So you're going to feel that beautiful neck stretch on the side of your neck. Okay. The left side. Now I want you to bend your elbow at a 90-degree angle. Open up that hand, and I want you to act as though you're swiveling the door open. Can you see my hand? It's at a 90-degree angle, and I'm swinging that door gently open. And while you're doing this, in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. In through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now hold it. Now in this position, take that left hand and press your hand towards the floor as though you're trying to put your palm into the ground and breathe into that. Woo, mama. That should feel really, 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 really good. Then you're going to look into your right breast pocket where my R3 is. Imagine you're looking inside that pocket, and now your hand is going to move more towards the top of your head. You're going to feel that stretch move from the side of your neck a little bit more to the back of your neck. Reach up with that left hand and then reach down your spine like you're doing a tricep stretch. And again, you're pulling down gently, but at the same time, press your head into your hand, okay? And in through the nose, exhale, 2 more, inhale, exhale, last time, inhale, exhale. Now keep your head exactly where it is, gently drop your hands, roll your head to the other side. Now your left ear is towards your left shoulder. Now take your left hand and gently press down, and you're going to feel that stretch on the right side of your neck, okay? 2 things. Remember, you're pressing your head up towards your hand and you're gently pulling down with your left hand. Make that door and take a deep breath in. Exhale, open the door, close the door. Exhale, open the door. Good. That's it. One more time. Exhale and release. Take that right hand, Press that right hand into the ground. Push your palm into the floor. Woo, mama, feel that stretch. 3, 2, 1. And then look into your left breast pocket. Look inside. Move that left hand more to the top of your head. Reach that right hand up, down your spine, and take a deep breath in. Exhale, gently pull. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, pull. Last time, inhale. Exhale, pull. Now keep your head exactly where it is. Release the hands by your side. Drop your head towards the center. Slowly lift the head up and give me 3 shoulder rolls back. One more time. Good. How much better do you feel? If you do these stretches in between your 90-minute blocks, you are waking up, you are avoiding injury, and you're making sure that you're getting your water in. And then, of course, that's a great opportunity to use the washroom. Then you come back, you're refocused, and you're ready to go to get into the next 90-second block, okay? Now, there may be interruptions. And this is where that whole saying is that I mentioned earlier, which is planning is everything, plans are nothing. And one other quote by Stephen Covey, he says, you have to decide what your highest priorities are and have the courage, pleasantly, smilingly, unapologetically, to say no to other things. And the way you do that is by having a bigger yes burning inside. Okay. So if you are being interrupted by coworkers, by your kids, obviously, if it's life and death, you're going to put a pause button on what you are doing, take care of that emergency, right? And come back. But you're still going to stick to that 90-minute block. You're going to still stick to the plan, right? However, if you've been interrupted, right? You have 2 choices, okay? You could either continue with what you've scheduled out and move on to the next thing, because those things are the should, right? Or you can shift everything down, okay? I just want you to focus on making sure that you accomplish the top 3 things, the top 2 to 3 things, because that way, when you put your head on your pillow that night, you feel accomplished, you feel at peace, there's less stress and overwhelm. That's what I'm most concerned with, okay? So this is how we're going to accomplish our top 3 things. What I would love for those of you who are here and who listen to this replay, I want you to practice this. Practice this starting on Monday for 5 full work days. Give it a go. And I want you to share. I'll have a post up on Friday. I want you to share your experience. Did it help? Were you able to accomplish your top 3 things? Did it make a difference? So I'm going to challenge you, and I'm going to encourage you to do this practice starting on Monday, which means Sunday night. You're time blocking every 90 minutes with a 10-minute break in between. Your first time block includes your morning routine, and then your second 2 time blocks include the things that you know if you get done, everything else will fall into place. Okay, so that's it for me. Thank you for joining me. You guys are exactly what awesome looks like. I'm so happy you love the stretch, and I promise you, you do that daily. 3 to 4 times a day, you're going to avoid neck pain, shoulder stiffness, headaches, migraines, and it just allows you to refocus, and you feel so much better. And it's going to help with your posture, because so many of us who are glued to our computer end up like this. Okay, so it's a reminder to watch your posture. And like I said, we're being proactive, right? By doing those stretches. Awesome, guys. You are exactly what awesome looks like. Thank you for joining me. And make sure that when you watch this replay, put hashtag replay so that I know you were here. And I can't wait to hear all the results by next Friday. Have an amazing, amazing day.